bunch of lights shining at me. Other than that, it's a little garage echo. I hope that comes out in post-production. It won't. Hello everybody, this is my presentation on the history of computer keyboards. This is a little project that my computer repair and maintenance teacher gave me. So here we are, like an hour and a half, now like an hour 15 when I had 2 hours. I blew that trying to figure out how to set up this camera. Trying to get this lovely blue green screen straight, you know, but that's not going to happen. When I edit this, this is going to just suck. I'm going to have to cut out a lot of things. So, before we get started, a little disclaimer is if I start mixing words or being like dyslexic, kind of tripping over my sentences and phrases and whatnot, please bear with that. And that's not in it's not in the little rubric, right? That's definitely getting cut out. It's so weird having a camera staring you down. So, to start off our presentation, the history of keyboards began with typewriters being the definitive ancestor of all key-based text entry devices. The computer graph, no one cares about the stock market. A lot of people care about the stock market. Earlier, Herman Hollerith developed the first key punch devices, which soon developed to include keys for text and number entry akin to normal typewriters by the 1930s. The computer remained the primary, most integrated computer peripheral. Well into the era of personal computing until the introduction of the mouse as a consumer device in 1984. Okay. Posture check. I bet you can really get a good shot of my forehead right there. All the way up to my scalp. That's probably getting cut. Probably not, unless if I'm not entertaining enough. And yes, this is actually just the Wikipedia page of computer keyboard. This tablet isn't mine. I'm recording this in the library, so no, I don't have a lovely little green screen in my house. This is not going well. The mechanism for a laptop keyboard is more than likely to be a scissor switch than a rubber dome. This is the opposite trend for full-size keyboards. Very cool. Scissor switches are what's in the lovely little gray bricks that we call Chromebooks. And our test-out machines are rubber dome. There should be a lovely little picture right over here comparing the two. Their little mechanics, taking them apart. Hopefully that works out. But hopefully it gives me a little beep before it dies, so I'm not talking at a little navy blue brick with a lens pointing at me. This is way too much information. Well, on Macintosh computers, these keys are usually just represented by symbols. What is this, like 8 paragraphs of information that I have? Keyboard layouts have evolved over time, usually alongside major technology changes. Particularly influential have been the Scholes and Glidden typewriter, 1874, also known as the Remington No. 1. The first commercially successful typewriter, which introduced QWERTY, its successor, the Remington No. 2, in 1878, which introduced the shift key, the IBM Selectric 1961, a very influential electric typewriter, which was imitated by computer keyboards, and the IBM PC in 1981, namely the Model M, shown here. A lot of people like that one. In 1985, which is the basis for many modern keyboard layouts. With the advent of the printing telegraph, a keyboard was needed to select characters. Some of the earliest printing telegraph machines used a layout similar to the piano keyboard. Some of the earliest computer keyboards were derived from putting electrical switches into typewriters. It sure beats this. Whatever that is. The Drovac layout was named after its inventor, August Drovac. There are also numerous adaptations for languages other than English and single-handed variants. Drovac's original layout had the numerals rearranged, but the present-day layout has them in numerical order. Drovac keyboards have numerous properties designed to increase typing speed and decrease errors, as well as increasing comfort. Research has found a 4% average advantage to the end user in typing speed. The layout concentrates on the most used English letters in the home row where the fingers rest, thus saving 70% of typing done in the home row compared to 32% in QWERTY. The Drovac layout is available out of the box in most operating systems, making switching through software very easy. Hardwired Drovac keyboards are also available, though only from specialized hardware companies. I hope that's enough information.